I just want to conclude with this, one of the most powerful stories, and this is nothing short of a miracle. And that's where I said, can 2 minutes make a difference? This is one of the topics that I speak on. Because each one of us in our busy world, if you can spend 2 minutes for somebody, we can actually make a difference. And this story is all about it. The lady in the picture is a lady called Suguna. And this was shot outside Madras Christian College. Maybe this was right outside the Tambaram railway station near MCC. This picture was actually taken by a guy called Santanam who works for Infosys in the housekeeping department. Not educated, this is the 10th standard dropout. The guy saw this lady and he took a picture. And she's actually selling candies in the railway station. And he came and showed this picture to me. When I saw the picture, it was not the lady who struck. Can you see a small girl sitting there and studying? So this girl got my attention and I said, please get them to my office. So we invited them to my office and they came over. And that's a family, Suguna's family. Both husband and wife are visually challenged. 100% visually challenged, they cannot see. And that is Vijay and Supriya. They are lovely children who go to corporation school. Vijay was in class 5 then and Supriya was in class 2. And Suguna decides to sell candies after finishing 2 graduations. She's a BA B.Ed, BA Tamil Literature and B.Ed. She has finished that. Look at how cruel our society is. You're talking about Anjana as a fighter who has to fight all odds. She was fighting a very different battle. Their life is very, very difficult. So is the case with differently able. We treat them like, I don't know how to use any words. Like after finishing everything, she has pledged her jewelry. She has spent about 2.5 lakhs on her education, hoping that she will get a job. She didn't get a job, so she sells candies because husband is an epileptic patient. His medical condition is such that the temperature rises above 40 degrees, he gets fits. So Suguna goes and sells candies for 4 hours every day. And she tells me a strategy on how she sells candies. She stands in a particular place and sells candies. You know why? She says, if I walk around, I can sell it faster. But she decides to stand in one particular place and sell candies. Because she's a teacher and she finished teaching her daughter on how to finish her homework and all this stuff. There's no electricity at home. She says, electricity la enakku prachana illa sir. பொண்ணுக்கு இது பிரச்சனை இல்லை சார், அதனால இங்கே ஒரே இடத்துல நின்று நான் இப்படி நின்று கேண்டி வித்துட்டு என் பொண்ணுக்கு சொல்லி கொடுத்துருவோம் சார். Supriya is a class topper in the corporation school. Supriya wants to be a doctor. I have a very nice video now where she says, I want to be a pediatrician. She uses the word pediatrician. She has never seen a doctor. The first time she saw a doctor was the Infosys campus doctor in my office. Right? Now, I always believe when something affects you, act on it. And if you don't act on it, there's something seriously wrong. You just cannot pass away like that, right? So that I wanted to help her and I didn't know how to help her. Immediate solution is money because I didn't want to ask her to go to the streets again. So I remember giving her something like 11,000 rupees that day. And I said, look, I believe in the power of social media. There is so much that can be done on Facebook and WhatsApp and whatever if we use constructively. So I don't take selfies and put up and all. I actually write a lot of stories there. So something told me that if I'm going to write about Suguna, the story is going to go viral. So I asked her for a promise that she will not go to the streets again till such time the money gets over. And the challenge for me is I need to get her a job before the money gets over. I wrote about her, the post went viral, a lot of people shared it. Some people said they want to contribute money. Some people gave me a lot of suggestions. Why don't you set up a small petty shop in Infosys itself? But then I realized she's educated. Now she has to get the right job. So looking at all this, again went to the phone book. I figured out that the Mahindra World School, one of the most beautiful school in the city, the principal was on our board, in our foundation board. So I asked her, look, I have somebody like this. Would you mind just seeing her once? And if she qualifies to be a teacher, I know your school will not be able to take her, but I can get her a job elsewhere. But at least I want you to interview and tell me if she is good to be a teacher. So I took Suguna for a small mock interview with Dr. Nirmala Krishnan, the Mahindra World School principal. 4-member panel interviewed her. And as an HR person, many times I've sat on the other side. Sitting on this side and watching Suguna perform in the interview was like an awesome sight. Every single question she will answer so confidently. And there's one particular question which was asked and I thought, okay, done. Now she's caught. So Dr. Nirmala asked Suguna, let's say if I'm going to give you a job in Mahindra World School and you're a Tamil teacher. You can speak Tamil only inside your classroom. Outside you have to speak only in English because that's the rule in our school. How will you manage? And visually challenged people have a very nice way to communicate. They look somewhere else and speak. Okay, very cutely she was looking at the ceiling and she laughed first and she said, Madam, English ஒரு language தானே madam. Tamil மாதிரிலாம் அது கஷ்டம் இல்லை madam. நான் தமிழ்ல BA B.Ed படிச்சிருக்கேன் மேடம். 6 மாசம் டைம் கொடுங்க, இங்கிலீஷ்ல நான் பேசிடுவேன். ஓகே. And the principal was like awestruck, and then she looks at the principal again and she says, "Madam, by the way, என்னோட மதர் டங் தமிழ் கிடையாது. நான் சௌராஷ்டிரால இருந்து வந்திருக்கேன். From Saurashtra, if I can learn Tamil, I can learn English also." Principal literally had tears in her eyes, and she said this. I didn't understand. She stepped out and she came back with an offer letter to Suguna to join Mahindra World School. April 2016, we picked her up from the streets. May 2016, she was joining a Mahindra World School as a Tamil teacher for a salary of 20,700 rupees. Right? That's the first day in school. Not just Suguna, both the kids got admitted into Mahindra World School. Right? Look at the uniform, fully Adidas. So my son looked at this picture and said, "Appa, I keep asking for Adidas shoe, you're not buying me. Look at this." So Vijay has Adidas t-shirt, Adidas tracks, and the fees it's a very expensive school. What I need to spend for my son for 3 years, I have to pay for these kids. But the rule is very simple. Only for the first year we need to pay the fees. Starting second year, because she is an employee of the school, the fees is taken care of. We just need to pay a small amount to her uniforms and stuff like that. I will never forget what Dr. Nirmala wrote to me on June 1st of 2016 when they joined. I was in Delhi that day, and she writes to me, "Sujit, thank you for this opportunity. Nothing equals this experience of receiving these two children on the first day of the school. The only thing I can equate is the day when the nurse came up and gave my child in my hands when I delivered." Right? That she's an angel. If only we have principals like Dr. Nirmala Krishnan or the company that she represents, I think this world will be a great place. A lot of things happened. I think Hindu started writing about her. Suguna has been written by about 27 magazines, newspapers and stuff like that. And then this happened in 2017. By the way, she finished her MA in December of 2016. She was already pursuing her second year. She finished that. In 2017, Suguna goes on to win the Ability Foundation Awards. This is like the Oscars for the differently able. From 186 nominations, Suguna was one of the 4 recipients to win the Ability Foundation Award, a cash prize of 1 lakh. And that's Dr. Marizina Johnson. And when she said she wants to do a PhD, we have been training her to do a PhD. An offer was made on stage for her. Now, right now, there's somebody from Satyabama University who is guiding her to do her PhD. On completion of PhD, she'll be the head of the Department of Tamil Literature, which Satyabama University is planning to start with Suguna. And that's an offer which has been made to Suguna. And this happened in 2017 of Feb. Look at the article now in Hindu. It says the trailblazer for women disabled, visually impaired teacher who once sold candy at the railway station is now a motivational speaker. She charges 20,000 bucks for a talk. I made sure that you will not go and talk free of cost. I've been training her that you should go and talk about your story rather than me going and talking about your story. And so our first talk was, and this is another beauty. Look at who tweeted about Suguna. And look at what he writes. Anand Mahendra, the group chairman, writes, "When I list things that make me come to work every day, it is stories like this which are the greatest motivators." Anand Mahendra tweeting about Suguna. And when I walked up to Suguna and said, "Anand Mahendra has tweeted about you," innocently she asked me, "Yaar sir? Enga school owner sir?" That's all she knows. Right? That's her first talk in Infosys. She spoke to about 350 people live and about 3,000 people on the video conference. And I keep writing the most defining moments of my life every year. And this happened in 2017, and one more thing happened a little later this March. That picture was shot in April of 2016, and this picture was shot in 2017. This is that girl in this yellow dupatta is an IIT graduate, works for Infosys, who walks up to Suguna asking for an autograph. And visually challenged people don't know how to sign. The first signature for Suguna itself was an autograph, right? March 8th, Women's Day, evening she calls me. And she says, "Sir, நான் இன்னைக்கு எங்க போனேன்னு தெரியுமா?" "சொல்லுங்க, எங்க போறீங்க சுகுணா?" "மெட்ராஸ் கிறிஸ்டியன் காலேஜ்ல விமென்ஸ் டேக்கு நான் தான் சார் சீஃப் கெஸ்ட், 6 பேருக்கு பிரைஸ் கொடுத்தேன் சார் நான்." And it is right outside MCC that she was selling candy still about a year back. Life is beautiful, my dear friends. If only we spent that extra 2 minutes, miracles do happen. And we believe in miracles. I invite you, each one of you, to play to your strengths, spot strengths in others. I think then life is beautiful. Thank you so very much for listening to me patiently. Thank you.